Welcome to the Pets Rule Show. I am your host, Mr. Animal Lover, and I'm here with Charlie and Bob. And Charlie is about a year and a couple months, and Charlie is getting along real well with Bob. Bob is on the older side. I think Bob is probably 9 years old. Huh? You kind of old, so you don't mind playing with Bob, right? And then you got Charlie over here who wants to jump around, do flips. All right, let me give. I'm gonna start with Charlie because Charlie's gonna go crazy. Charlie, let's. Yeah. I got you. I got you. Yes. I'm gonna do. I got a bacon strip and I got a piece of beef. So let's start with Charlie. Charlie, there you go. I'm gonna put it right there. You can grab it. Now we're gonna go with Bob. I'm coming, Bob. I like this. I bought this for like $3 in TJ Maxx. It's cute. Yes. It's coming. You want to try some of this? You want to see if you like it? Yeah, I'll give you a few. See if you like it. He eats everything. Cat food. He doesn't care. This is chicken seafood flavor. You like it? All right, I'm going to give you some then. All right, listen. Bob is over here attacking, but look, I'm going to give you some. There you go. Eat away. Otherwise, he won't let Bob eat. Bob, I'm going to make your little cake that you like. This, I didn't open it right because I have Charlie here. I didn't open it right. Okay, here you go. Move up. Okay. This gets hard when you have all the pets battling for food. Well, this is not food. This is treats. This is like treats for them. Okay, there you go. You want to see if you like this? You want to lick it? No? Nah, you don't like it too much. Okay, let's put that there. Okay, I started 3 minutes early so I could get this out of the way. Okay. It fell. We're going to have to clean that. All right, today, government shutdown shock. 5 lifelines for pet owners facing empty bowls and empty wallets. Oh, yes. The government shutdown is still ongoing. And today I'm going to be a righty or a lefty. The government shutdown is ongoing and, okay, you finished it? All right, go eat your other treats there. Here. Come here. Come here. There you go. All right. Let me, just give me one moment. See, it gets a little bit complicated when you have Charlie. This stuff smells. It smells like tuna fish. It's just not a good smell. I don't have anything to clean it with. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have to wash my shirt today. I'll just clean it with my shirt. Now I smell like cat food. It's okay. It's okay. Charlie, I got to start my show. Here, take that and take that. All right, let's get the show started. We have a great show today on the Pets Rule Show. Government shutdown shock, 5 lifelines for pet owners facing empty bowls and empty wallets. I don't think you have to shut down the government to know that. Consumers are suffering, businesses are suffering. We're just, the economy right now, it's on a downward spiral. But the show's about loving and caring and looking for resources to help out our furry little friends, right? Pet owners, pet parents who are presently federal workers and being furloughed. They're not getting paid, but they have to show up anyway. That can be troublesome. And Charlie, you want to come up here? Come on. You want to be up here? Come on. That can be troublesome, and I'll let you know why right now. All right, let's get the show going. All right. When a government shuts down, strikes, it doesn't just halt paychecks, it shakes families, communities, and the lives of beloved pets across America. Countless pet parents are facing empty wallets and empty bowls, wondering how to keep their furry companions fed, safe, and healthy. From delayed pay to canceled benefits, the ripple effects are real, and pets feel them too. This Urgent Pets Rule Show episode, hosted by Mr. Animal Lover, exposes the emotional and financial toll of the shutdown and delivers 5 powerful lifelines every struggling pet owner must know. You will discover where to find free pet food, vet bill help, donation drives, and emergency programs that keep hope alive. Even when times are tough, compassion doesn't shut down. Oh, don't be careful. Be careful with the wires. Charlie, be careful. Be very careful. All right, I have Charlie walking around, knocking wires over. Be careful. You want to come up here? You can come up here. Come on. That's why I can't have you around. I'm trying to do a show. You're driving me crazy right now. Come on. If you want to come up, come up. Come up. Okay, back to the show. Emergency programs that keep hope alive. Even when times are tough, compassion doesn't shut down. Across the nation, humane societies, rescue centers, and volunteers are stepping up to ensure pets stay nourished and loved. If you're feeling the pressure, this guide offers more than just advice. It's a survival roadmap for pet parents. Together, we'll turn panic into preparation and hardship into hope. Because when your back's against the wall, your pets still depend on you, and there are people ready to help you rise. All right, I'm gonna give you 4 strategies that can help you out, especially if you're a federal worker and right now you're being furloughed, you have to show up. You know, if there's one thing I can ask Democrats and Republicans, and I think Donald Trump said it best, right, is that there are certain federal workers, yes, they all gonna get their pay back. But when you're a veteran, right, and you went and you fought wars, and we have freedom because of them, right? You know, that's a lot. That's a lot to ask of a veteran. Then you're asking them to go without pay. You know, they have a family to feed. It's hard. So my heart pours out for those veterans that are being furloughed and are suffering right now because politicians can't get it together. You know, so we should do something for them. Pay them. You know, I guess I'm not saying that everyone doesn't suffer. You're not going up there. You're not going up there. That's the cats. You're gonna stay here. Look at me. You're not going up there. You're not going up there. That the cat. You wanna? We can hang out right here. Look right there. You want that one for you? That one could be for you. You can lay down right there. All right. But that belongs to Bob. This is your side. You want this? That could be yours. You want to lay down right there? You want to lay down right there? Look, that's yours. All right? Lay down. Go. Lay down. All right. I'll pet him. All right. 4 strategies. Number 1, discover where to get free pet food. No income proof required. When money stops, but your pet's need don't, free pet food programs become a lifeline. Across the U.S., local animal shelters, humane societies, and community food banks are stepping up to fill bowls and bring relief. Many locations like the Humane Society, Petco Love, Lost Network, and local SPCA branches offer no proof, no judgment assistance for struggling families. Pet parents can often walk in, show ID, and leave with a week's supply of food, litter, and basic supplies. You can also call to find emergency pet food pantries near you. You can call your local, emergency hotline, or go online and type it in. Number two, find emergency vet assistant programs for care, prescription, and vaccines. Veterinary costs can be crushing during a shutdown. Luckily, organizations like Red Rover Relief, the Pet Fund, and Paws.org provide financial assistance for exams, prescriptions, and vaccines when cash flow is tight. Some clinics even offer pay what you can days or low cost vaccination clinics through local animal welfare groups. Many nonprofits, vets partners with many programs to ensure pets never misses vital care due to financial hardship. Number three, learn survival hacks to stretch pet supplies and access fast grants. Get smart with your pet care strategy. Stretch supplies by buying in bulk through warehouse clubs, using coupon apps like Honey and Raccoon, and swapping with other pet owners through community Facebook groups. Like I said before, one of the biggest lifelines as a pet parent is your local pet forum, right? These are your where you live, local pet parents. You go to the local park, pet park, dog park, and you meet up. Your dogs play with their dogs. Your cats play with their cats. Look for emergency grants from trusted organizations like Best Friends, Animal Society, Brown Dog Foundation, and Waggle, which fund urgent care, food, and medication costs within days. Hear true stories from real pet owners who found hope across the nation. Pet parents are turning crises into courage, from federal employees who relied on donation drives organized by humane societies to single parents who found free food through PetSmart charities. These real stories remind us that you're not alone. Each act of kindness, from a volunteer delivering food to a stranger, doorstep to a community sharing spare pet meds, proves that compassion is the heartbeat of survival. Number three, get insider links to nationwide resources and trusted networks to make your search easier. We've compiled verified resources links through that protect both pets and their owners through this economic storm. Bookmark and share each one. The Humane Society's Free Pet Assistant Directory, Red Rover Relief Grants, PetSmart Charities Pet Food Finder, Best Friends Animal Society Support Hub, Paws Emergency Support Services. The nationwide network are proof that even when paychecks stop, help doesn't. All right. I mean, that was a mouthful, right? But I want you all to understand that the last thing you want to do is give up your animal. It's hard, I know, but there is help. And, losing a pet can be, trauma. Trauma to kids, trauma to the pet owner, trauma all around, because it's like losing a child. Okay, so let's move on to pet news, right? And one of my favorite segments, right? Pet news. Okay, for breaking pet news. Charlie, you're gonna stay there? All right, I'm gonna. I can't caress you while I'm doing my show. It's too much for me. I'm multitasking so much. All right, give me a moment, Charlie. All right, for pet news. Uh, for pet news, I'm going to talk about that. I did not post it, so I am going to skip. Okay, let's go over here. I am going to skip pet news, and let's go right into Mr. Animal Lover's 1 minute beef. How about that? Let's do that. Yes, Mr. Animal Lover's 1 minute beef. You know what really gets me fired up? Watching good pet parents suffer when the government shuts down and their pets pay the price. It's not right. Empty wallets shouldn't mean empty bowls. When paychecks stop, it's not politics anymore, it's personal. Because that dog, that cat, that reptile, that companion, their family. I've talked to pet parents breaking down in parking lots, choosing between feeding their kids or feeding their pets. That's not a choice anyone should face. But there's the truth. Help is out there. Shelters, humane societies, and food banks across this country are stepping up with free pet food, emergency vet aid, and compassion that costs nothing. You just have to know where to look. So here's my beef. No one should ever have to surrender a pet because of politics or paychecks. Not today, not ever. We stand together, pet lovers, neighbors, and community. Heroes because love doesn't shut down when the government does. So don't give up. Reach out, speak up, and fight for your furry family. The Pets Rule Show is here to prove it. Hope is real, help is near, and we're not letting any pet go hungry on our watch. And that's Mr. Animal Lover's 1 minute beef. All right. What a tremendous show we've got today. And you want to go down, Charlie? All right. You can go down. On the screen, you're going to see bar scan code. And what that is that if you're not a subscriber of the Pets Rule Show, go on there, scan the barcode, and subscribe. Click that bell so that you can stay in tune with everything that's going on when we're on the road, when we're going to free giveaways. One of those is going to come up soon at a pop-up where we're going to put together a food giveaway for pets and pet families right now going through, especially for those families who are federal workers and are suffering. Listen, across the board, families are suffering, right? But think about it. If you're a federal worker and you have to show up to work, otherwise you lose your job. It's mandatory by law you show up, and you're not going to get paid, and you still have to burden these expenses, right? You know, whether it's gas for your car, whether it's public transportation, food, you get hungry at work, you have to spend money to buy food to take to work if you don't go out and eat. So there's expenses with working and not getting paid. And that's why my heart breaks for federal workers in general, but especially for those workers who are, veterans, those workers who went out there to war and they fought for us. And, when they have these pet companion animals, these are not just pet companion animals. These are, what we call support animals, right? This is what keeps them, it keeps their sanity, and, we're doing more harm than good when we're telling them we're not going to pay them now, and you have to go out there and work. If you want to talk about bringing PTSD back, that'll do it, right? That will definitely do it for anyone, especially someone with traumatic brain injury and is trying to get their life together, just came back from the war. So politicians, let's get it together, huh? Again, on the screen, you're going to see a barcode scanning. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the Pets Rule Show. All right. One of my favorite segments on the show is Pet Confessions. That's right. You heard me right. Pet Confessions. And on every Pets Rule Show, I have 4 pet confessions. And this is the Pantry Hero from Olivia in Maryland. Olivia confessed that she hit rock bottom during the shutdown with her paycheck stopped and her rent was due. Her dog Cooper had only 1 day of food left. She found a local Humane Society's emergency pet pantry through a Facebook post. I walked in embarrassed, she said, but the volunteers hugged me, loaded up a bag of food, and said, "We're here for you." And Cooper, that bag saved us both. You know, you get tears when you hear this. Olivia says it was the first time she realized pet food banks are real lifelines, not handouts. Pet confession number 2, the vet angel from Andre in Ohio. Andre confessed that when his cat Daisy got sick during the shutdown, he almost didn't take her to the vet because he couldn't afford the visit. But a friend told him about a nonprofit that partnered with local clinics to cover emergency exams. They treated Daisy for free and gave me medicine at cost. He said, "They didn't make me feel poor, they made me feel human." Andre calls that organization his shutdown miracle. Pet confession number 3, the grocery trade-off from Melissa in Arizona. Melissa confessed she skipped her own grocery run for a week so her dog Rocky wouldn't go without food. "I lived on oatmeal and coffee, but he still got his full bowl every night," she said. She finally discovered a free pet food drive hosted by a local rescue. "When I saw that line of cars full of pet parents just like me, I realized we weren't alone. That drive kept hundreds of pets from going hungry and gave us a sense of community again." Pet confession number 4, the kindness chain from Jamal in New York. Jamal confessed that during the shutdown, he went to pick up supplies at a pet aid center and ended up volunteering there the next week. "They gave me free dog food, so I came back to help unload donations. I met single moms, seniors, veterans, all struggling to feed their pets." Jamal said, "The lifeline wasn't just the food, it was hope, shared one bag at a time." All right. On the screen, you will see a Pets Rule Show subscriber barcode. If you're not a member, subscribe, smash that subscribe button, go on there and click that bell so that you can stay tuned with what's going on the Pets Rule Show. All right, the last segment, I'm going to end the show with Feed Your Pet. That's right, a new segment. I'm going to show you my NFL football picks for this week. On Friday, I let you know my final picks, which will reflect injuries and changes to the starting lineup. I did make one change, and I'm going to show you now what change was that. All right, no glitches. Cross our fingers. So that is week 2. Week 2, I did pretty good, right? Week 3, so, but I did pretty good. Week 4, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses. Week 5, week 5 was 8. Oof, that's right. So this is my week 6, right? For Thursday, 10-9, 8-15, I got the Eagles versus the Giants. I'm choosing the Eagles. Obviously, you see it in green. That's for but the last game here, the Chiefs versus the Jaguars, I chose the Chiefs, so I lost that one. I just want to make sure you understand. All right, next, the 9:30 game, Broncos. So this is Thursday, right? Yeah, this is for Thursday, 8:15. Eagles versus Giants. I got the Eagles there. For Sunday, Broncos versus Jets. Definitely got the Broncos. That's going to be in London, by the way, 9:15 game. For the 1 p.m. games, I got the Seahawks versus the Jaguars. I got the Chargers versus the Dolphins. I got the Rams versus the Ravens. I got the Colts versus the Cardinals. I got the Cowboys versus the Panthers. I got the Patriots. Wow, what a game, right? Patriots beat the Bills, gave them their first loss, huh? I got the Patriots versus the Saints. Browns versus Steelers. I have the Steelers. Titans versus the Raiders. Oh, what a nasty. When I say Titan versus the Raiders, I'm choosing one because I want to choose. I mean, these Raiders, they got to win one good game. I mean, I'm choosing the Raiders. They are at home. 49ers, that's my change there. I told you I didn't know. I like the 49ers. I was leaning towards them, but I mean, the Buccaneers, man, they're on fire, man. Their quarterback on fire. I'm sold. I believe the Buccaneers are going to take it. Definitely the Packers versus the Bengals. I take the Packers. Lions versus the Chiefs. I'm taking the Lions. Bills versus the Falcons. I'm taking the Bills. And Bears versus the Commanders. I am taking the Commanders. So these are my picks. And unless something drastic happens from now to Sunday, these are my final picks. So these are my final picks for this week. And this is your Feed Your Pet segment. Have fun with it. Of course, I do not encourage gambling. This is purely for fun, right? I'm doing it purely for statistical reasons. I want to see, statistically speaking, how many wins I can get versus how many losses I can get. But I have a good feeling that week 6, I'm gonna have more wins and losses. These are solid picks, and I believe that we're gonna do real well. So how many games total? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's 15 games from this is from Saturday 10/12 to Monday October 13th. 15 games. I think I got all 15 right. Unless something crazy happens where the ball is fumbled, I think I got them all right. Yeah, I think that it's a solid pick, all of them. So those are my picks. Have fun if you decide to, go ahead with one of my picks. All right. Thank you for watching the Pets Rule Show. Today's show, Government Shutdown Shock. 5 lifelines for pet owners facing empty bowls and empty wallets. Definitely, if you're a pet owner, feed your pet segment. That's a great segment, and my heart tells me I got all 15 right, but we'll have to see. Those are my true final picks, unless something drastic happens. One change I did make from Monday to today, Tuesday, was I was leaning towards the 49ers, but I changed it. Buccaneers all the way. Buccaneers all the way. I feel their quarterback's on fire. He is on fire, let me tell you. And I think that they're going to win. All right. Thank you for watching the Pets Rule Show. I'm your host, Mr. Animal Lover. This entire week, we're going to talk about the government shutdown and what you can do to survive, especially if you're a furlough federal worker struggling, having to go to work and not getting paid. 4 lifelines that I'm just going to recap from yesterday. Very important. Your local politician, number 1. They all have local offices in your town, your city. Go to them. Tell them that you're struggling and you need pet food. Your local nonprofit, Humane Society, nonprofit animal rescue center, go to them. Your pet forum, right? Local pet park you visit, and then you want to tap family and friends. There should be no shame in feeding your pet. There's no shame in that. They should understand you're being forced to go to work. You're not getting paid, so there's no shame in that. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.